What is going on, guys? Welcome to the debut episode of Storytime. Just a little preview before we get into it is preview. I want to say thank you for the support on Gaming with the Boys, MerkedMusic, and this channel, EpiclyMerked. Thank you for everything. It means a gracious lot to me and my friends. So getting on into this story time is where I will tell a short 6 to 7 minute story about something interesting in my life. The video will be on that topic. It'll be like a sporadic of stories throughout that one thing. So this episode, as you can tell by the title, is my first girlfriend. My first girlfriend happened in 7th grade. I wasn't one of those like cool guys who were like banging everyone left and right. But yes, my first girlfriend was in 7th grade. We met in 6th grade, but we never talked. We met the first like week of school. That was it. And then I've never seen her since. I didn't even remember her name for the most part. 7th grade, we talked a little bit, but that was about it. And then she asked me out in the hallway. And it's weird, to hear a girl asking a guy out because, usually the guys make the first move. And, it didn't happen this way. She made the first move and, good for her that girls can make the first move. So moving on into the relationship only lasted about like 9 months in total. I'm not going to say any names, but it was a good relationship. She's doing good with her life now. I'm doing decent with my life now. So that's all cool and all, good for her. So we met, I was in the hallway going to class and she was in the hallway doing something. I forgot what it was, but she asked me out and I said yes. And she told me that, she like did the little ee with her friend and whatnot because she was with her friend. So, going forward, we never fought, majorly. There was like some rumors that would go on, typical middle school rumors and stuff about guys and whatnot when they finally get a girlfriend. Because everyone wants to be in your relationship as soon as you get into one. So that happened, and I squashed all the rumors because none of it's true, and it's crazy. So we've never had sex, and it was weird to me because we would send each other nudes, and we did oral stuff, but we never had sex. She never took my virginity, so it's not weird to me. It's just it's weird to me now because that's all I do in That's all we do in relationships now is just bang. But thinking back on it, it's like it was cool and all, but we never did. So moving forward, the relationship lasted 9 months. We broke up before school started again in 8th grade, but we still talked and like messed around and whatnot. The usual stuff when people break up with their girlfriends. So I had a plethora of girlfriends throughout 8th grade, but I always me and her always did our little mess around thing. It was cool. And so she got a new boyfriend. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like this short little. He was like a grade below us, I think, but he was like the short kid that nobody liked. But leading into this is how I met my friend Jason. Jason's a really cool guy of mine. We skated a lot. We hung out all the time. He's a great friend. I'm grateful to have him around. So he didn't like me at first. Well, he like knew of me, but I didn't know of him really. But when she started dating her new boyfriend in 8th grade, he didn't like me. But me and her still did some things, on the side because she cheated on him. So we did some things on the side. And like I was a loyal person throughout the entire relationship. So he didn't like me because he heard some rumors that I would do bad things to her, like I would hurt her and whatnot. It never happened. I never laid my hands on her, and so he didn't like me because of that. So one day I'm walking down the block with my boys. Me and him had mutual friends at the time. He was friends with my friends, and me and him, we didn't really talk that much. So, we talked, but he didn't like me like that. So we're walking, and I saw her boyfriend come out. I'm like, yo, I made fun. I was like making a little joke. I was like, yo, look at him. And so this kid comes running around the block, and he tries to take a swing at me, and he misses. I had long hair at the time, so he like wishes my hair out the way. I had two of my friends. We were standing next to each other, and he missed. He like grazed them a little bit, and they got so mad at him. We all turned around, and like she stopped him. Oh, I was walking with her too, so that's why he got mad. So she stopped him. They went off, and I was like, bye, whatever. And so they walked off. And so a couple days later, Jason found out about it, and he got mad because he thought the whole time he thought it was me when it was really this stupid little kid. And so I'm like, yo, let's go confront this kid. And he was like, all right, let's do this. So we walk up to him. It's me, Zukas, and the boys, and Jason, and we walk up to this kid, and he's like, Jason's like, so you starting shit now with everyone? And he's like, nah, man, I'm not scared of you. And Jason was like, so what are you gonna do about it? I'm in your face about this, and you starting all this shit. What are you gonna do about it? And the kid's like, I have a knife. He's like shaking a little bit. He puts his bag on the floor, and Jason's like, so do something. He was like, I'm gonna stab you. Reaching in his bag, trying to grab a knife. That's not even there. So he was, and then, Jason's like, so do something. He's getting up in his face, pushing him and whatnot. And, the kid, like, grabs his bag and, like, runs off with his, he was with his friend. They run off. And so we decided to go up the block and try and cut them off, but that didn't work out because we never found them. So I still, the asshole I was, I'm like, yo, you're going to do stupid shit to me and my friends? I'm still going to start doing things with you and your girlfriend. And, you're not going to stop that because you just proved to me that you had no balls. So, the kid threatened our group, and, me and Jason became best friends from that. Me and her, we were still on good terms and whatnot, even after we stopped messing around. But, it was a good relationship. It was some funny stuff that happened. I will get Zukas along on this to tell his story about it. But, this has been story time. Sorry I'm stuttering a little bit here and there, trying to, like, put words in my head, thinking about stuff. But, thank you for enjoying story time. Well, watching story time. I know this episode was a little lackluster, but I enjoyed it. I was trying to think of things off the top of my head. I don't have that great of a memory and whatnot. But it's nice to have some stories to talk about. So I will be going on an ambulance this Sunday, so I will definitely do an entire story time on that. I don't care how long it is, because I would definitely love to tell my experience about being on an ambulance. As you know, I'm in an EMT class. I'm training to become a state approved EMT and be able to ride in ambulances and whatnot and save people. So that's really cool. It'll probably hurt videos a little bit because I'll probably be burnt out a lot doing this, because a lot of shifts will probably be very long and whatnot. I'm not gonna like say it now that it's gonna happen, but just a little heads up. So thank you for watching Storytime, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. And also, one last thing, if you would like to watch my friend Dylan's podcast, I will leave a annotation right here to the side, and I will post it in the description. Thank you guys again for watching, and stay tuned for more story times.